why does it make so much sense to integrate the assets at S4?
Well, it makes sense because that's what the client wants. The client doesn't worry about where it comes from. We worry about brands and everything. When you collapse the brands, you lose so much. I mean, you lose so much in terms of corporate memory, if I can describe it as that, corporate knowledge and good people. I mean, I was talking to somebody who was in a very strong digital unit inside one of the holding companies. And I said, why did you leave? He'd been at that company for 16 years. And he said, well, and he was in a part of the company that was put in the ascendancy, sort of on top. He said, well, we drove the business and we were very ambitious. And then there were 4 companies that were put underneath them who were they were good. They were good. But what they did, because they were so ambitious, is everybody in that top company were promoted and put in charge. It's rather like when you talk to people at JWT, when Wunderman and JWT were merged. The joke was that you had to have been at Wunderman to get a senior position, and so what happened is all the people in JWT were demoralized. So this other guy that I was talking to had been in this organization where he was put on top. All the good people left and took clients, or the clients went because the good people left. So it's a very subtle balancing. It's very difficult. I mean, going through it explains to you how difficult it is.
But doesn't the client, just back to the integration point, that how the unitary structure works for S4, but it's really difficult for the holding companies.
Well, we started. You got to remember, it's different. We started with a clean sheet of paper. We started with a very distinct philosophy. Those 4 principles are very distinct. I mean, what they say. Let's look at the other side of it. We're not going to do any traditional. It says, we're not going to have. When we talk to merger candidates, what we have to say to them is, look, if you want to sell your business, we're not interested. You want to buy, because everything we've done has been half shares, half cash, and therefore people are effectively cashing in part of their asset, and they're rolling their equity, if you like, into ours. And they have to have faith in our mission and in our determination and